After watching 51 hours of Demon Slayer without pause and developing severe brain damage, I finally found 21 secrets that you didn't know about.
Nezuko-chan!
Starting with the fact that Zenitsu just might be Nezuko's ideal man. See, before Nezuko became a demon, Nezuko was asked about who her ideal man was, and she responded that her ideal man was like a rook, which is a reference to the Japanese shogi piece that can move any number of squares. And guess who can move in any direction during a battle? That's right, Zenitsu. Their relationship is one of the most popular fanships of the Demon Slayer anime, to the point that it's drawn the attention of cosplayers who mimic their relationship in the anime. Although Nezuko and Zenitsu are cute together, I can't say the same for her merchandise. Because did you know that a Nezuko figurine caused an accident in Mexico? According to a news report in 2022, a keychain caused a subway to get shut down in Mexico City. It happened when a train on Line 6 of the metro was declared out of service because of faulty doors. The problem was caused by a Nezuko figurine found on the ground, which prevented the doors from closing completely. Authorities were not able to verify if it was a prank or not, but we all know that Nezuko was probably getting ready for the Mugen train arc that day. And while that's cool, I bet you didn't know that Nezuko's blood is a real pain to demons, because she can combine her blood demon art exploding blood with Tanjiro's sword, turning it red, just like the goat Yorichi could, which was a major part of his strength whenever he used his sun-breathing technique. The sun-breathing technique struck fear into the 7 hearts of Muzan Kibutsuji, making it easy to slice through the Demon King like an onion, giving him PTSD to this day. Now this brother-sister synergy is quite awesome, but did you know Tanjiro isn't the only one Nezuko sees as family? Because Nezuko sees Mitsuri as an older sister. In the manga, she gets close to the love Hashira, and this makes their relationship more wholesome. Because Nezuko usually sees female humans as surrogate mothers or younger sisters. Several manga panels back this up and show Nezuko in a chibi form as she plays with Mitsuri while getting tickled. There's also another manga panel where Tanjiro is styling his sister's hair to look like Mitsuri's. Although this may be cool, did you know that Nezuko has an incredible healing speed just as fast as that of Kizuki? Nezuko has such incredible command over her blood manipulation that she can use it to reattach severed limbs and congeal her blood to make it just as solid as the rest of her body. As long as Nezuko's blood connects a pathway to the limb, it's as though it's still connected to her body and she's able to retain control. Although she's able to heal quickly, her awakened state makes her regeneration almost instantaneous. Even crybaby Daki had to admit Nezuko had superior healing powers during their fight in the Entertainment District arc.
Her healing and regeneration speed is on par with upper-ranked demons.
What a flex! By the way, did you know that Nezuko was only 12 when Muzan decided to moonwalk into the Comito family house? And since demons don't age, she's been 12 ever since the beginning of the anime. Something similar to Daki being just 13 when she was turned. So for the simps out there, the FBI is watching you. Let's continue with one of Nezuko's biggest secrets. Nezuko loves sewing. Yep, you heard that right. According to the Demon Slayer databook, every Demon Slayer character has a hobby, with Tanjiro's hobby being hanging out with his friends and also cleaning. And Inosuke's hobby being eating and playing the Sugakroku Kotoro Kotoro game, which he learned to play from Tanjiro. Nezuko's hobby has also become an inspiration for an official Demon Slayer sewing machine, specifically for kids. One thing that shocks me is how such an uptight character like Genya has a hobby of tending to a bonsai tree. This is just an indication that the hardest shells protect the softest insides. Wild, huh? Well, wait until you hear this next secret. You may have wondered, how did Nezuko conquer the sun? Well, after the fight with the upper moons, Nezuko is seen running towards her brother and is burnt by the sun for a while, but is able to withstand it. A lot of people thought this was just a random power-up or had something to do with her blood, but no. According to the second official databook, the blue spider lily bloomed near the Kamito's family home, and Tanjiro was once shown its location by his mother. Also, a tiny detail in the first episode shows the Comito family using this spider lily in their tea, and this particular flower has been known to have sun-conquering properties. There's no way you know about the meaning of Nezuko's name, because Nezuko's name is connected to her home. You see, at the start of the series, Tanjiro's family lives in the snowy mountains, and in Japanese, her name can be partially translated to mean a flower known as the snowball flower. These flowers are unique and only bloom during the winter, which is a season we see a lot during the series. So, her name is related to the snowy mountains where Tanjiro lives with his family. Since you've reached the middle of this video, here's a special secret that will blow your mind. Although Nezuko has a strong will in addition to her hypnosis not to eat any human, her bamboo muzzle plays an even bigger role in realizing this goal. Because the muzzle keeps her from tasting human blood and also biting anyone, including herself, even by accident. It's a good thing that Nezuko needs long naps to regain her strength, or she's going to be having a different type of feast. By now, you should know that Nezuko is strong, cute, and pretty cool. However, did you know she's a massive nerd as well? Nezuko is an actual math genius. According to the Demon Slayer databook, Nezuko can use an abacus at amazing speeds, faster than that of the average human, but with each abacus device she uses, there's also a follow-up destruction as she ends up destroying the device after each math calculation. But according to Tanjiro, Nezuko was the town's beauty instead of a massive nerd. She was also known as the Imotu, and we can all agree that this girl is indeed beautiful with a boundless kawaii-ness. It's no surprise that Zenitsu fell in love the moment he set his eyes on her. Thumbs down to Yushiro for calling her an eyesore. Continuing on the topic of beauty, did you notice that Nezuko's hair isn't bound up like when she was still human? In the first episode of the anime, we can see that Nezuko's hair is neatly packed and well arranged, but after she became a demon, it's always let down. But why? Well, Tanjiro is just not good at packing girls' hair. See, her mother used to always do her hair, therefore she never learned to do it herself. Since her mother is gone, Tanjiro was left with the task. However, he's refused to leave his sister's hair looking ugly by decorating her hair with a pink ribbon. Give Blood the award for Best Brother already! By the way, did you know that the kimono worn by Nezuko is one of a kind? And I mean that literally. Not only because that's the only kimono she has, but also because it features an Asanoha pattern. Let me explain. The Asanoha pattern is one of the most popular traditional patterns for kimonos and was inspired by the shape of overlapping hemp leaves. Babies and children were often given clothing sewn from Asanoha textiles, since hemp leaves were known to be durable and fast-growing, and it was believed that wearing clothing with hemp leaf patterns would ward off misfortune and help the child grow strong and healthy. But her kimono is not the only thing that's unique. Her character design is also unique, because Nezuko's current character is not so different from the original design, unlike some Naruto characters like my boy Itachi. I mean, look at the guy. Bro looks like a side character that's gonna get folded in the first episode. Anyways, the old version of Nezuko has smaller bows in her hair than we see in the anime. This just portrays how unique our chibi-sized demon is, considering that the average anime character gets redesigned about 3 to 4 times. And while that's cool, I bet you didn't know about this unknown OP skill of Nezuko. Because Nezuko has an incredible drum playing skill. In an alternate universe featuring a spin-off episode, Nezuko is known to play drums in festivals, which is a skill taught to her by her mother. I guess those hands aren't just for beating up Daki after all. This next secret is for the astrology fans. Did you know that Nezuko is a Capricorn? Tanjiro's younger sister Nezuko was born on December 28th, and surprisingly, she's just a year younger than Tanjiro and the Boarhead. Or let me say she was a year younger considering she doesn't age anymore. Okay, be honest. Have you ever wondered why Nezuko's so small? Aside from the fact that she stopped growing after turning into a demon, the age of her transformation has a huge role to play in her size. Nezuko is around 5 feet tall, and looking at her family, you can tell they don't have the tall genes. So we can't expect her to be so tall unless, of course, she's in berserk mode. The fact that Nezuko stopped aging from the day she transformed explains why she loves sweets so much. In the Demon Slayer databook, she's noted to have a sweet tooth, and this doesn't come as a shock considering she's only 12. Nezuko loves to eat Comito, which is a Japanese sugar candy that's shaped like stars. This mouth-fitting candy comes in several flavors and colors, and these colors complement the flavors. Now that's funny, but what's even funnier is that most demons change their forms when smitten by our daddy Jackson. Some of them end up turning into carnival masquerades, but Nezuko still maintains her cute and lovable physique. The only obvious difference is the change in her eye color, which goes from a dark red to pink, coincidentally matching her lovely kimono. Of course, Nezuko going berserk is a completely different story, so let's just think of that as an insane power-up. Last but not least, I present to you the fact y'all have been waiting for. But wait a second. Before I bring you this last fact, did you know that Nezuko is the most Googled Demon Slayer character? We all know the reason why. Therefore, I want to address one more time that she said she was 12! So please guys, let those dirty weeb thoughts out of your mind. Alright, now for the last fact. Did you know that Nezuko has a special love for baguettes? One of her most prominent features is the classical bamboo strapped to her mouth, but in an alternate universe, that bamboo is replaced with something more edible. In a spin-off of the anime, Nezuko always has French bread in her mouth. In this timeline, the Comito family owns a bakery, and whenever she has trouble waking up, Tanjiro would carry her on his shoulders to school. Looks like bro never misses leg day. Here's a quick bonus secret. Rumors go that if you don't like and subscribe, Muzan will kill your Wait, no, I mean, anime will get banned in your country. Also, check out this video of 21 secrets you didn't know about Chainsaw Man. See you there, my friend.